Hey, we're the Ultra-Munx.
Ultra-Munx.
And you're here at the Enter the Shell show.
Never mind either or. This is more and less. Born by a satellite, transmit the word through everybody's night ride. Big car with a radar captures my signal, drives it pretty far. Try and say most important thing in life is important thing in life is remember this. Remember the more that you learn, the less that you feel. The more that you trust, the less you conceal. The more that you earn, the less that you'll steal. Your mother's back is unaffected. Still, you'd best apologize. For all the labor, then more flavor, then more labor than you didn't realize. Trying to say most important thing in life is remember this. That you feel, the more that you trust, the less you conceal. The more that you earn, the less that you'll feel. The more that you love, the less that you'll hate. The more that you judge, as you relate, the more that you burn, the less you create. that you hate, the more that you judge, less you relate, the more that you burn, less you create.
John, are you a big gin fan?
No, it's bourbons, scotches,
Ooh.
old fashions.
La-di-da.
Okay, you're the big drinker of the band.
Apparently.
All right, what's a good
He's a
drinking
big
question
man.
to
He's
ask
a big
you?
man. How many beers does it take to take you down, John?
What kind of beer?
Like an 8-ounce, pint glass,
Well,
whatever.
no, like, are we talking Coors Light? Are we talking craft beer?
Let's go PBR.
PBR, it'll probably take a 12-pack.
Wow. You know what? It doesn't take me that much anymore to get me completely wasted. I've been running into you, Gary, completely wasted. Funny enough.
Busted.
I'll cop to that. Yes, you have.
Ran into you at the Grand Prix of Long Beach. That was really cool. Yeah, and it was weird because I wasn't that wasted at that moment, but you were.
Sure you weren't.
But you were purchasing beer when I saw you.
No.
So yes, I'll cop to that as well. At the Grand Prix of Long Beach, what better thing to see on a sunny day than my good friend DJ Turtle coming up? I'm just trying to buy beer. So there you go. It's great to run into you in such a loud, vibrating, sexy environment.
Extremely
Whoa.
sexy. Extremely. You know what? Like, I've been to the Grand Prix of Long Beach, but I've DJ'd it. So, I've just been in a booth, just playing music. That was my first ever experience of going out and actually seeing the races. And I want to say the sexiest thing that I saw there, and I don't know if you stood for it, but it was the drifting. Did you stay for the drifting?
I saw some of the drifting, yes.
Oh my God, that was the most coolest, sexiest thing I'd ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, if any of you get a chance, it's like $48 to do a general admission ticket to the Long Beach Grand Prix. We all know Long Beach. You walk around Shoreline Boulevard and find a spot, and it's just really cool and really fun. There's like outrageously large amounts of horsepower and vibration and stuff, and the Indy cars are the loudest.
Mm-hmm.
The Grand Prix cars are the sexiest. The drifting cars are the trendiest. And I'll be in line buying beer, talking to Turtle if you're looking for me.
Exactly. Now, I want to see if you did this because I did this, but I bought the turkey leg. There's the turkey leg that's that huge thing. And I was like, you know what? I've never done it before. And I was like, I'm at the Grand Prix. I'm fucking shit-faced.
It's a
Might as
straight-up
well.
turkey leg?
Yeah, it's the biggest turkey leg you'll ever see in your entire life. It's about the same.
Okay.
I was picturing that too.
Yeah, so you're just walking
You're
around.
getting all like medieval times.
Yeah. And what sucks though is there's a lot of cartilage on it, so it's like you're chewing it, and then
sinewy.
yeah.
Oh man,
And-
it's the worst.
And so I was like, you know what? It was cool to do once, but that's about it. I'm probably not gonna ever do that again. not a good buy.
The turkey leg or the race?
The turkey leg.
There
The
you
race
go.
will be back.
There you go. I will too.
Yeah, because another great thing about the race is the hot chicks. It's just you're walking around wearing sunglasses, just scoping out all the hot chicks, the spandex or
Gary.
whatever. It's a good time.
Gary and his wife scope out hot chicks together
There was-
all the time.
As they should.
Yeah, all right.
There were a lot of cars on the track as well. Just to
Oh
give you
yeah,
a
yeah,
recap.
the cars, of course. How foolish of me.
Gun to my mouth, I flag my bed. Healthy on the outside, but completed with it. Yet on my hands, I wait and stare. And still I know I'm on my way. Just give it one more day. And all I see another day and time to get on with it. Yet in my hands I wait and sit. And still I know I'm on my way. But just give it one more day. And all I see are those good things around me. Jealousy and apathy else to find me. And all I know is I don't know where you find me. Till then I'll sit and wait right here. Things may change, but I remain the same. Call my name, no I'll come running into you. I will crash before I walk out that door. Don't tell me to stop, there's always more. Things may change, but I remain the same. Call my name, no I'll come running into you. I will crash before I walk out that door. Don't tell me to stop, no I just can't stop. Don't tell me to stop, there's always more. This man has a lot of fashion. Jose, everyone.
Jose.
Hello. I love you guys. I really do. I wanted to know, I have this CD for a while. What's the meaning of the song Sizing Each Other Up? I play in a band in the same scene, and I'm considering that a little,
I love that song.
you know, what's that supposed to mean, man?
It's that simple.
It's
I'm
not
calling
about
you on it.
Jose.
All right, as a lyric writer, I'll step to the plate.
Uh-oh.
In the current world, it's everybody's always kind of like, they're not like, oh, nice to meet you. Here's what I have to offer, and it's great to meet, know what you're about, and this and that. Everybody's kind of like sizing each other up. Pardon the catchphrase. And actually, I'll make this quick. The first verse is actually, pardon my age, but remember MySpace? Because I do. I love MySpace. It's still sexier than Facebook, but I never log in. But anyways, I had noticed that, in the MySpace format, you had that bulletin board sort of thing. And whenever like a really hot girl posted stuff, everyone would be like, "You're so right." And I distinctly remember a girl I know who said something like, "A bird has wings, so it flies." And it got like 7,000 likes.
Unless you're a turkey.
So that's
Just
really where
FYI.
it started. Hence the lyric, everyone's hanging on her every word, but they can't hear her.
Oh,
So-
that's what that's about?
So, and this
She's
was
in the
all
band.
kind of when the band was changing, and then Jazz showed up with an ass load of attitude, and then it kind of
now the
went
song's
that
about
way a
me,
little
huh?
bit, and it was kind of like, and it
Ah.
kind of was a big reminder of how socially, in the job world, and the relationship world, and all, it's just everybody's just kind of like, what do you got for me,
There's always a little bit of tension, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it because that song does have a lot of tension in it, and it's a kind of a sad, happy song. That is one of our more sultry songs, dude.
I love that.
But I
song.
love that song. It's a beautiful
I
song.
love
It's
that.
one of
You
my
guys
favorites.
rock.
It's
You
almost
guys
a
are
segue to
amazing.
play it. It's
Dude,
not
Jose,
all
thank
this.
you.
God damn it, I hate when that happens.
Could you guys play it? I mean, it's a little bit impromptu.
Like, please.
Aww.
There's a please.
We could. Dude, and our new drummer is tearing it up on that song.
Yeah,
He's so
honestly, we
good.
just rehearsed that a couple times recently, and it sounds very different than it did. Because
Yeah.
you know how when a member change, when you change a member,
Right.
you can mimic what you used to do. You can be almost as good as, oh yeah, you've really caught up to where you were. You can do that, and some songs just disappear. because that's not the way to do it. And some songs change and become, and John's just, he hits it out of the park in a weird way on this.
Well, you know, I'm
Hell
proud
yeah.
of playing shows with you guys, and that song is amazing. And
Oh,
I
well,
just
dude,
wanted
thank you,
thank
man.
you, thank you.
We love playing with you too. Jose of After, everyone.
Hell yeah!
Afterishere.com.
Well, guys, are we gonna play that song or not? I mean, let's. Peer pressure's a motherfucker.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I mean.
Camera takes a picture of her. When I'm with that on every word, can't help her. Fashion over function is real. People seem otherwise can conceal. Cause you contemplate when you open up your eyes. Wait there, I'm open on a big surprise. Well, you out, I can fight. Taking you out. Neither are the tests, it's only we can do. Method to the analysis here. Number one priority is what you hear. On the news frontier. You contemplate when you open up your eyes. Wait there, I'm open for a big surprise. Wearing you out like you hide. I just feel right. Beside each other on. Let's talk over a cup of whatever it is you like, and we'll talk some more about life. Let's see if we can put our down. Let's see if we can win over hungry teeth eyes. We'll talk some more. Yeah, 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 yeah,
talk over a cup. Let's see if we can fit us in. Let's see if we can win. Oh hell.
This is the most interesting article that I've read, and it pertains kind of to the music industry, and that is downloads are going away, and more streaming services are taking over. I don't know, man. It feels so archaic to say that you download things because so many people are on Spotify and so many people are streaming. For me, it's losing music. Because no longer, like when you download something, you're physically saying, I love this song, I love this band, this band is a part of my collection. When you start streaming things, you lose that owning right. At least that's what I'm taking from these statistics that I've been reading. Want to know your guys' take on that.
Well, I recently started using my Spotify a lot more, and I have to say I'm pretty guilty of just streaming the stuff, because you have to pay the extra, the $10 a month to kind of actually download the tunes and do whatever. But which I want to do at this point because I do really enjoy listening to Spotify. But it's so convenient to stream music and just kind of move on from one thing to the next. And with so much music out there, it's kind of nice to hear all these different, things all kind of in the same genre sometimes. But I can see what you mean.
Well, it comes down to ownership, and you can even trace it one step further. Before downloading, you had to have that physical copy, and you wanted to thumb through all the artwork that everybody helped out with, and it's like,
God bless.
I think that's probably why there's this deep-rooted thing that Gary and I get along with. I still buy CDs, I still buy LPs. It's like, I want that. I can't stream. I don't do it. I just, if I have to learn a song, I'll find a YouTube clip, but that's about it.
CDs sound better too.
Oh,
always.
People are mixing
so
now for that genre, and you just can't do it when you're in a studio. If you're on your laptop, you can mix stuff, it's fine. But if you're trying to make a record, you need to mix it so that it sounds good.
You want to support the artist, like Turtle's saying. Like you really want to show that you love them, and when you buy that CD, you're saying that.
You bring up a point that actually I think speaks to science books 10 years from now, and that's the fact that audio sound in the current age is just it's one of the only technologies you'll find, and I challenge anyone to come up with one. It's one of the only scientific technologies you will find right now that is absolutely 30 years ago or worse with all of the technology that's going on. Is it mobile? Yes. Is it wireless? Yes. But let me tell you something. All of these little Bluetooth speaker things, the Dr. Dre Beats, the pill, all of these little Bluetooth speakers kids are using, streaming, all of these things. You know what I mean? After a Mexican dinner, the next morning, let me trust you, what comes out of me will not fit on an MP3 file. And that also goes true to my favorite bands and what they're doing on MP3 files.
I have no idea what just happened, ladies and gentlemen.
MP3 files sound very small. And the players, the people are playing them on sound very small. They're usually coming out of their phone or something smaller, and they're transmitting to some little Bluetooth speaker. And there's really as someone that's a proponent of the hi-fi generation,
right,
there is a weird thing going on right now where the sonic audio experience of music has never been worse than it is right now. And oh my God, do I feel passionately about this. And mark my words, it might be 10 years, it might be 5, 8, 12, what have you. There will be another sonic presence of the graphic equalizer and what sound sounds like in like a passionate musical listening experience. Streaming.
Right. Well, I mean, but at the
I'm
same
gonna
time,
stream, I'm going to stream as soon as we're done here.
but do you think that you are a audio snob?
No,
Yes, he is. Get out of here.
no, I'm not.
Because those of us that do.
You managed Virgin. Come on.
But again, those of us that do work in the industry, those of us that do deal with sound, we have a higher level than those that just download that. Just the listener. They don't care
But
about
they're listening.
that sound.
They're listening to their iPhone speakers. It's preposterous. You know what I mean? Our fingernails are bigger than the speakers that people are listening to music come out of right now, and that's fucking weird, man.
Yeah, that is.
And
weird.
that will not last. That's a weird.
I think
glitch in
it
the
will.
system right now.
As a matter of fact, I think it's going to get even worse. I think as more earbuds become earbudded, the generation will become.
I
like
have
that.
trust that the JBLs, the Monster, the Dre Beats of the world will come up with mobile technology, mobile wireless technology that will sound better. And then kids can start to think that they're snobs too.
Once upon a time. Long story short, we're all in this together. Long story short, you will say that in the end, none of this really matters. And in the end, you will say different way to be, just be. And you know it's true. I had to do what I had to. But I know that's just the way it goes. The hardest part is letting go, just go. Long story short, we're all in this together. Long story short, you will see that in the end, none of this really matters. 'Cause after all, it was meant to be. 'Cause after all, this story was written for